Good afternoon, everyone. We are having Game of Dota. It is gonna be game number 2 for the Lostworld tournament. It is the semi-finals. The winner of this match or the winner of this best out of 3, I should say, will be going up against Virtus.pro in the finals tomorrow at 1600 CEST time. And we're gonna see, is it gonna be KP? Is it gonna be Team Empire? It is gonna be, like I said, game number 2. We had game number 1, Empire took the game at some point slightly behind, but never losing their cool and just being able to own afterwards, and there was nothing KP could do against it. And again, this is the 4th game that we see of Empire today, and again, they ban out that Brood Mother. They just don't want to face it. They just don't want to fight against it. Well, in that case, banning it out is probably the best solution that you can have, and the Chen gets banned out here. And this will be the first game that we see of Empire where they don't have a Chen. Because we've seen Chen in a lot of games so far. There's not been banned out nor picked up by any of the teams. Well, picked up by Empire, obviously. So game number 2. Let's see if KP can force out a game number 3, or if Empire can take also this one 2-0, which they did versus We as Asian. And they ban out the Morphling, so don't want to face that one, even though they have faced him now 3 times. And they were able to win all 3, so I'm not sure why they banned out the Morphling. Maybe because they want to pick up the Anti-Mage, or maybe because they have alternative tactics in mind. We have the Temper Assassin being banned out now as well. First pick is, I have to note, first pick is going towards Empire. Normally, we see the team that has the second pick banning out those heroes like the Naga Siren, like the Lycan, like the Darkseer, but those heroes are all 3 still in the pool, and at least one of those is going to make it through. Is it going to be more than one? That is what we're going to find out. That is what we're going to find out, as Empire has the last ban for them right now.
5 seconds remaining.
And they might use their bonus time for it. There they go, using their bonus time. Like, if they ban out one of those 3 heroes right now, then they would still be able to pick up at least one, and they would deny at least 2 of those pickups. Yeah, they would deny at least one of those to KP. So that is why they ban out the Darkseer, making sure that either Lycan or the Naga Siren will still be able to be picked up by them. If they're gonna use it though, they have been favoring the Leshrac as a first pick a lot. Rubik is still in the pool, so I'm not sure if they want to go for the Naga Siren. But if they do, or if they don't, then I think KP is gonna pick it up, maybe together with an Enigma or something. And if they do pick it up, then maybe we're gonna see Enigma anyway. And I like seeing Enigma. We haven't seen Enigma yet today. Enigma means black holes, and there is indeed the Naga Siren. So is there gonna be an Enigma? I mean, they don't have the Chen is out of the pool. We still have an Enchantress as a jungle hero, but Empire could just turn around thinking, you know what, we're just gonna go for an Enigma as a jungle hero instead, even though, of course, there is a first opportunity for KP to pick that one up. Like I said, Rubik in the pool, Leshrac, Nature's Prophet, there's still all those heroes that we see in a lot of games lately. And we saw Invoker, I think, banned out in the previous game. He is still in the pool, of course, as well. Even though I'm not sure we're going to see him getting picked up here. Time will tell. Time will tell, indeed. They're going into reserve time. They're going to go for the Invoker, indeed. They were the ones to ban it out in the previous game, and they are the ones to pick it up now first. Is it gonna be the Enigma, or is it gonna be a Rubik? I mean, is it leave a Rubik as well as the Enigma in the pool? I'm not sure if
Keeper of the light.
Whoa.
Team pick.
I have to say, I am surprised. Can you tell? I can tell. It is a Keeper of the Light. Hello. I think it kind of throws off Empire off game, like, wow, why would they pick that as a second pick? It's not like it was gonna get banned out, I think.
10 seconds remaining.
But what do they want to do? Do they want to go for the Rubik as well as for the Enigma? Or for Leshrac? They like the Leshrac and the Rubik, okay. So they have played Leshrac in almost all games that we saw them in today, and it's the Earthshaker that gets picked up. No hesitation also. KP knows what they want to go for. Earthshaker picked up so fast. Might see an Anti-Mage ban out because, you know, this looks like a pretty aggressive tri-lane. And I have to say, I'm quite surprised about that cuddle. Yeah, there goes the Anti-Mage. No surprise there. What else is good on the trailer? Well, we've seen, I have to say, we've seen Keeper of the Light being played by EG, where Demon played it in a solo side lane, I believe. It's definitely a viable solo lane. I mean, you can keep the lane back. Of course, your opponent is still going to farm, but you can at least make sure that it doesn't reach your tower. Let's see what KP wants to ban out. They're going to ban out an Enchantress. They're still on Enigma, and if they want to in the jungle, which they might want to ban out as well, which KP might want to ban out first, because of course going to Empire, so if they don't ban it out, they have the risk to have it picked up. We're gonna see, and because they ban out the jungle hero, either because they're afraid to have a jungle hero for their opponent team, or because they want to be the only team that has a jungle hero. So, not sure. Not sure. Last ban out is gonna be the Tinker, something that is not very fun to fight against, and indeed Enigma is gonna be, without hesitation, the last ban out for KP. Nature's Prophet will be picked up here by Empire. I mean, really, if you look at their lineup, you're thinking, wow. And you don't see the bans. You're like, imagine you don't see the bans. What on earth were the bans? I mean, all these 4 heroes are heroes that we have seen banned out first, at one way or another, or picked up first otherwise. It is such a strong lineup, and I am not sure what KP is gonna pull here. I mean, they have a Keeper of Light and Earthshaker. Yes, they are nice early game. Yes, they have a nice counter push. But they don't have a Morphling. They don't have an Anti-Mage to use it, to use the time that they can give themselves with those heroes to farm up. They could still go for a lone druid. He has that potential. The potential to make use of that time. I mean, like if you wait long enough, he's gonna be farming very fast. And he's gonna be farming, well, farming really fast. He's gonna be farming a lot, and he will be able to turn games around. I'm not sure if he can turn games around against the lineup from Empire, but at least you might be able to. And it's gonna be a Queen of Pain. So far we still have an Invoker and a Queen of Pain on solo lanes, and Keeper of the Light and Earthshaker on the tri lane. We just don't know which one is gonna be on that tri lane with them. Empire so far, let's see, they have got so many possibilities for heroes of solo laning. Leshrac Naga Siren is one of those lanes you really don't want to be up against, because there's going to be an ensnare, there's going to be a follow-up stun from Leshrac, and actually all 3 heroes so far, apart from the Leshrac, actually Leshrac combined with all the 3 heroes lands a guaranteed stun. Rubik Telekinesis, Sprout from Nature's Prophet, and of course the ensnare from the Naga Siren. That is all guaranteed stun, and it's a Windrunner once again for Empire, and I have to say this is looking pretty painful. Rubik solo, Naga Siren, Leshrac duo, Windrunner solo, Nature's Prophet jungle, something like that. And I see people saying in the chat Team Beard, but that is actually not the case. There is on both sides there is the same amount of beardiness. Earthshaker kind of has a beard, Keeper of the Light has a beard, Leshrac and Nature's Prophet have a beard. I don't think Windrunner has a beard, and I can't. Rubik doesn't have a beard, and neither does the Naga Siren. So 2 beards on each team. I wonder if there's gonna be a skin for Invoker, or skin, well, cosmetic item for Invoker where you can put up a beard, but I don't think so. I hope not. Let's see, what is gonna be on the trailer for KP? They still have 30 seconds to think about that. Yeah. And a lone druid on a tri-lane is not, yeah, it can work out. We see that sometimes in Asian lineups. Just give them that solid farm. I have to say, I haven't seen Europeans do it. They have 9 seconds left. Oh! Oh, we have seen this before. Well, not exactly in this way, but we have seen this before. And if we're gonna see Quickfa, leveling up his healing ward there, at some point they're gonna start pushing, and there's not gonna be an end to it. I do like their lane up if it works. That is gonna be the main thing that you, of course. Wow, almost dark touch there. I mean, if that goes for everything, of course. Both of the lineups are nice if they work, right? But yeah, I have to say, I have to see how this is gonna work out. Let's check out Empire, who's playing what first. We see fun once again on the Windrunner. Scandal is going to be on the Rubik, Silent on the Leshrac, with the Naga Siren played by Blow Your Brain. And I just have to point out once again, Scandal on the Rubik. This is the first time that we see Scandal on the Rubik this today. He's played Leshrac earlier, but this time it's against Silent. So it's a Rubik solo lane with indeed Leshrac, Naga Siren top. Bottom lane goes for the Windrunner and H Prophet looking to go into the jungle. And he will be played by Goblak or Goblin or 333. And we have a disconnect from the Invoker, was on his way to the top lane, being played by the same player that played the Morphling in the previous game, of which we don't know what his real name is, and he doesn't show it either in his Steam profile, so that is a secret guy. We see Queen of Pain, played by Pas, which you might know from Ubelst, played in the mid lane. On the bottom lane we see Pylite Die on the Keeper of the Light. We see Asuna playing the Earthshaker, even though that's Asian letters, but it is Asuna. And we see Quickfire on the Juggernauts moving towards the bottom lane, so this is indeed an aggressive tri lane. And I want to see how this works out. I mean, really, they're gonna be up versus solo Windrunner. Windrunner, who is one of those heroes that is not that easily gankable. I mean, she has Windrun. I mean, that's why she's a Windrunner, and she should be able to get away from the assaults that are coming off from KP. But then again, there's a lot of harassment coming off from the Illuminate as well as from the Fisher. And if you have the Chakra Magic with that, every time again, there's gonna be infinite Earthshakers, Fishers, sorry, infinite Earthshakers, infinite Fishers, infinite Illuminates, and that is just gonna be very painful. It is not gonna be an easy game for Funny on the bottom lane here. Rubik, however, he'll be having an okay time versus the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain and Rubik, I don't think either of them will die. I mean, if you look at lanes where the first blood will hit, I think it will be hitting on the bottom lane. It will be going for the side of KP, go for the early lane advantage, unless of course there's a Shrek and Naga Siren. I think they have to wait until they're level 2. At least the Shrek level 2, so he also has that Edict. If they can get an ensnare up in a good location with not a lot of creeps around this Invoker, then they will be able to get a first blood there as well. So that will be the trade-off, or at least they will try to see who's going to go for it first, who's going to get it first. Is it going to be bottom lane that will get first blood first on a Windrunner, which is actually pretty hard with a Windrun there, or is it going to be first blood on the Invoker? Invoker already knows that he's going to be having a hard time because he spec'd his Quas, which makes him a bit more extra tanky.
The battle begins.
More extra tanky, yeah, English and stuff. But yeah, that is a bit easier, I think, to get a first blood on rather than on the Windrunner. Windrunner who has an Iron Badge but is going to get some Sentry Wards just in case they're going to block the spawn pool. We already see these two. These two are just dangerous. There's a fish. There's so much burst damage. And with that Fisher, we'll make sure that the Illuminate hits as well. And they're gonna go for the Rubik. There goes the Illuminate. It's not gonna hit though. It's not gonna hit. That is too late. Coordination. And Rubik backs off, blocking his creep spawn. Probably saw Queen of Pain moving forward, thinking, you know what, this is not right. Juggernaut picks up, had a double damage rune, had picked it up, it's already gone again. Gave him some last hits, but he is not going to be having a lot of last hits if his team is not here for him. Because Windrunner versus Juggernaut, he will of course get harassed. Range versus melee, it's how it goes. Illuminate going off again. This time does hit, look at the damage. Here comes the Fisher. Bam! Will they dive this? It looks like they might. Looks like they might. Harassment on the Keeper of the Light though. Power shot as well. And Pylite Die. Who might be the first blood? Yes, it is. Windrunner first blooded. Or first blood at the Keeper of the Light, that is. And is able to get the kill. Overextension from KP. Tower hurts so much when you're level 1. Lesson learned. TP back on to the top lane this time, helping out the Invoker who's getting harassed here by this Leshrac. Is there going to be an ensnare? There's a stun. Who needs an ensnare? There's the ensnare. There's the Edict as well. Oh no, not just level 1. And it might be Leshrac that goes down first, but I do think Invoker will drop as well. They both go down with Naga Siren picking up the kill on the Invoker. Keeper of the Light not done just yet. The Illuminate helped out just there, and Rubik goes down this time. This time he does go down on the middle lane, with Earthshaker picking up the last hit with his Fisher. So kills all around. 2 for 2 right now. And they find the Keeper of the Light. 1 ensnare, 1 Edict. That's all it takes. Still level 1 Leshrac though. No Edict just yet. But then again, there is a Riptide. They catch someone out. Here comes
consequence.
a word. They see the Earthshaker. Earthshaker doesn't see him just yet though. Now he does. Mana potion being hit off, and here comes the Keeper of the Light as well. Chakra magic. Harassment. Illuminate. Doesn't hit. Does hit on the creep wave as well. Doesn't blow your brain, but doesn't do anything. Forces them back. And they have to be this aggressive, by the way. In case you're wondering why don't you just wait, they're still so squishy. They have to be this aggressive. This is what their lineup is built around. This aggression they're showing right now. Two for 0 is not really what they wanted. Neither does the first blood given to Windrunner is what they wanted, but you know, it happened anyway. Now we see the Invoker has rotated. He's going to the mid lane now up versus the Rubik, with the top lane being left alone. No stun, hit as well, Edict, and Snare there as well. And then Spotlight Eye going down, still tries to do what he can as Earthshaker's trying to make his way towards the tower. Will be able to do so, I think he will. No more mana left on the Naga Siren to get an Ensnare off, and Leshrac thinking, you know what, even if I do hit a stun, it won't help that much. Anyway, Queen of Pain rotating top, and there's the Keeper of the Light back again. And they might want to continue going on this. There goes the Illuminate. I hear it going. It doesn't hit on anything but creeps. And Queen of Pain now on this top lane. So they shuffle the lanes around slightly, making sure that they have the aggressive tri lane, or at least the tri lane versus up versus the Naga Siren and Leshrac, just so that they can't farm. Making sure that the Invoker can't farm versus this Rubik here, getting that some solid last hits in. And Juggernaut 11 for 1. I mean, he's getting some levels. He's level 4, but he's up versus the Winter. This is not a lane that they really want to have, I think. There's another lane that they really can come out victorious, not with that Juggernaut. Not getting that many last hits. Windrunner picking up a double damage and that might be very dangerous. Windrunner has a bottle too. Koifa has to be backing off. There's a nice, at least a crit. Something they can do. Pressure is continuing here. Look at that. Just clearing out the creep wave. We're getting last hits with it also. Earthshaker rotating, double damage wound picked up by the Windrunner. Gonna go on the Juggernaut. Look at those right clicks, just a couple needed. Uses the Windrunner to get past the tower. It will be enough. Gets a kill. 1 versus 1. Juggernaut versus Windrunner. Windrunner taking well, I was gonna say 1-0, but she also got the first blood, of course, on the Keeper of the Light. Is it gonna be a stun? Nope. Just harassment. Ooh, Earthshaker though. There goes the Fisher. There goes the Queen of Pain, and there goes the Keeper of the Light. Illuminate finishing it off. Getting the kill. The power of their lane are now showing. But Naga Siren, I mean, she's not hampered that much. She's 19 for 9. She's doing okay. She's doing just fine. Meantime, we have Windrunner. I mean, she is doing. I said she's doing just fine, but if we look at the last hit, she is topping the charts. She is 727 for 1, with only the highest up there next to her is still a Naga Siren. On the same team, 19 for 9, which is of course the same as the Queen of Pain, the same as the Nature's Prophet. But then again, Nature's Prophet we can't really take into account because he's got jungle creeps, and of course it's on the same team as the Naga Siren and the Windrunner. They're looking for an Ensnare. We saw them looking for it. There it is. Here comes the stun as well. Will it be enough? Edict there as well. Look at that burst damage. Queen of Pain goes down. And that is the scream of a Queen of Pain going down. Let's see how this matchup is going to go. Rubik 17 for 3. 5 for 6 on the Invoker. Invoker really not getting that much done. Not even versus the Rubik here, now that he is 1 versus 1. Earthshaker in some trouble. No more trees though, but that phase boots, she's just so much faster. I don't know, why does he stand still? Why does he stand still? Trying to juke it around, goes down still though. I don't know why he stood still there. Windrunner picking up the kill, and someone is in some trouble. Hello? Hello? Still pops his Edict, but that is Leshrac going down. A 6 for 5, I mean, they're keeping it even, I have to say. Their skills from both sides. Though I have to say, if you look at the trade-offs that they are making, they're killing off the Rubik and Leshrac a lot on the Radiant side. A lot, that is basically all the kills. And the dire kills are a bit spread out, so they're shutting down basically everybody. Ooh, look at that damage, and that's his song. Otherwise, Queen of Pain would have blinked afterwards. She might still do that with the Sonic Wave. Ah, she jumped in the song, I think. It's like, yeah, it's a bit too early. And Queen of Pain still kills off the Naga Siren. Naga Siren still goes down. That is the That is the adaptive strike. Fisher! There goes the stun splitter. The Earthshaker will drop here. Might still take back Rubik there as well. Tornado throws him up in the air, but doesn't kill off. Doesn't kill him off. And hello, Juggernaut. Making good use of his ultimate, able to kill off the Leshrac. But at least Scandal was able to back off from that engagement. Something 7-for-7. This game. 2 kills per minute, 2k in favor of Empire. I mean, like I said, they have the advantage. They're taking the. I mean, they're keeping it even based on kills. But one thing that we have to take into account: this Nature's Prophet is 0-0-0. He's not been in any kills. He has just been able to just farm the jungle, and is basically not done anything at all. Phonic is he? Oh, he can't kill off the Keeper of the Light. Might go down with it though. He's gonna run towards. He will, yeah, well, he's gonna run towards the safe lane now. Now he turns around. Earthshaker, Power Shot misses. Nice juke. Will there be a Fisher? Yes, there will be. And a Cold Snap and a Tornado, and that is win for an overextending. Got greedy. Got greedy there. 8 for 8. Trading kills. And again, it's Nature's Prophet. Happily farming. And I just have to point out right now, I have to just warn you that I said earlier that the sun was shining, and right now the sun is making sure that I don't see half of my screen, so I will already apologize in advance for stupid things that I miss on the right side of my screen, left side of my screen, I should say. Because that is what can happen. Because that is what I see. In the meantime, top lane is getting harassed. Queen of Pain blinking in. Adaptive Strike, Queen of Pain, Naga Siren, Sonic Wave, and that is a kill again on the Naga Siren. Doesn't even, well, even if she uses her song, she will still drop there as she goes. And that is Leshrac backing off as well. He wanted to go for this tower, still took off a lot of damage from it with that Edict, but it's not going to be enough. And that is just painful for the Naga Siren. I mean, that's not something you can afford. She was just overextending again. Well, I know, I say again, that's not really again. She's just overextending. We see a lot of people overextending this game. And Goldcraft still 2k. Still no towers down though with that 2k. I mean, that's all farm. And I want to say that's all Nature's Prophet, but that's not true because this Windrunner is doing very good. Juggernaut not doing too bad either. I mean, he had a rough start going up for as a Windrunner, but right now he's doing okay. He is doing okay indeed. As Face Boots trying to pick up where he left off, and maybe we're gonna see KP grouping up soon as 5 and then just go for it. Fisher will stun up on the Windrunner, even though I don't. Well, there it goes. That was weird lag. Oh, and the song. Look at her. They want to go for that and snare. Tornado though spins them both up in the air, and it does. And Invoker still goes down. Fisher going down still. Earthshaker trying to get away. Shackle ledges though. Here comes the Keeper of Light sending through an Illuminate, but that doesn't hit. Earthshaker still alive for now. Dodges a power shot, and again, nice job. But he knows that he's there. Wants to get the kill. Gets the kill. Is this going to be overextension? No, there's the snare. He's going to be alive for now. No, he goes down. Keeper of the Light picking up the kill. And blow your brain on the way out. Will it be overextension? Face Boots helping out the Jugger. He is super fast right now. No Face Boots on the Naga Siren, but she is not that slow. He's got Mana Boots trying to juke it out. There goes the snare. Locking it in place. Where comes the Keeper of the Light? Where goes the Illuminate? There goes TP in from the Rubik. No telekinesis. No Illuminate just yet. No mana. No mana on the Keeper of the Light. Yes, it happens sometimes. There's the Omni Slash! Oh, Rubik. You should not have gone there, buddy. Not have gone there at all. That is painful. At least this guy was able to get out this time. But then again, I mean, it's 11 for 11. Hello. Even kill score. It is, I have to say, I mean, every game so far, Empire early game has not been very convincing. And it is, it might be part of their tactic, or it might be that, you know, but you know that they're very strong. They have proven that time and time again, and I have to say they've won every single game today. So you know, I'm not bashing or anything. But again, it feels like they are playing a bit reckless. But the same thing can be said for KP, even though that's kind of part of their strategy right now. I mean, they kind of want that with the lineup that they have. Why is Keeper of the Light so low? He's backing off with the haste room. We'll be fine. Who might not be fine? Telekinesis stun. Earthshaker down. The Shrek picking up the last kill. Silent, doing the job, doing the works. And the Evoker backing off, or at least gonna help out Keeper of the Light, who just sent through an Illuminate, didn't hit anything. Gotta try anyway. Gonna try to harass them back. They're now on the top lane, gonna look for a kill on the Queen of Pain. Perhaps with their kills, with their stuns, they might be able to do it. Telekinesis, follow-up stun from Shrek. I mean, I said at the start of the game during the draft that basically everything, yeah, with the Windrunner now also, basically every hero that they have, apart from the Shrek, is a hero that can have a stun that Leshrac can follow up on. And he is just grouping up with one of those and just following them around, and he is doing that successfully too. Keeper of Light holding the lane back. In the meantime, we have Invoker making sure that the middle lane keeps getting safe. And the Night of Siren is gonna go there. Is there gonna be a song? There might be. Look at them hiding. Hide and seek. Illuminate going through. He wanted to do something, but the blink was faster. In the meantime, Windrunner goes down on the bottom lane. This time, getting killed off instead of killing other people's off. They find the Queen of Pain. Will there be something else? Death to strike. Just harassment. Here comes help. Invoker thinking about going in, but they know it. They have a ward there. They see him moving. And there's now 4 heroes of Empire in this dire jungle. And this is, if they're not getting kills from this is so not worth it. So this is such a waste of time. There we go, telekinesis. There is gonna be a stun as well, and that is Queen of Pain down. And the Shrek picking up the kill for that one. And the Fisher got stolen by Rubik, in case you're wondering where that came from. That is where it came from. Tornado hits on 2, he wants to go for that. Who is he gonna go for? Cold Snap on Godlike. Might be able to do it. Illuminate doesn't reach, just out of reach. But he might still be able to do it. But no, telekinesis going stopping him in his tracks. Able to, well, almost able to land him up on the high ground, but there's no place for him there. So he got dropped back to the lower ground. And we do have a Juggernaut maybe in some trouble. Keeper of the Lights, so we'll send through an Illuminate, hit some, blow your brains, who's now being forced back out. And they will kill off the illusion, kill off the creeps, fortification going off even, also because of this bottom lane. The tower is being harassed a lot, and these will be put in an eye range. Queen of Pain just going here, Leshrac in the meantime going down, but we'll follow this one for a second, see if they want to go for this blink after it. They do want to go for this. There is a Sonic Wave for it as well, if they want to go for that as well. There's no mana left on the Earthshaker for a Fisher. Telekinesis there as well, Scandal. Is there going to be a Sonic Wave? Yes it is, but it's not going to kill anybody just yet. Is there going to be a Scream? There's going to be 3 seconds, 1 second, and he's in there. He can scream though. There we go, screams. Power Shot will go through, and that is a Sonic Wave being stolen by Scandal. And yeah, you know, that will kill you. Leshrac in the meantime, he goes. We went down on the top lane earlier, but no, that was at the same time at the action on the bottom lane, so that is why I did not see that. Tier 1 tower middle did go down, and Snare.
Top tower is under attack.
Nobody to follow it up on. Leshrac not fast enough with his follow-up stun. In the meantime, top lane gets harassed as well. Invoker able to push this, and there is no fortification, so this will be a tower going again towards the way of KP. So now the towers are even once more. Nature's Prophet gonna farm some ancients, I think. No, he's just gonna place a ward. It's got a mechanism, got a Hand of Midas, and got wards. Designated ward placer. Goldcraft, still in favor of the Radiant, still in favor of Empire, but I have to say, you see it, well, you don't really see it back just yet. Well, there goes the middle tower, Tornado, EMP, going through, burns away at least a lot of mana of Godlike, Cold Snap there as well, but will there be follow-ups? Earthshaker thinking about a Fisher, can't do it though, gets killed up before he can do anything else with his own Fisher even, Leshrac Omni Slash to death! And there goes a Rubik, will be able to get away, here comes Von Shackle, does ledge them together, nice! Power Shot going through as well, buyback from the Rubik, he wants to be here again. It was Rubik who still went down since the Queen of Pain. And I'm sorry, this part of the screen, I really don't see anything right now. I really have to move my desk. Because that's going to be annoying. And they're sticking around here. They're sticking around, making sure that maybe they can push the tier 2s. Because they don't have any tier 1s left to push. They killed them all up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that's not something that you want to do. You want to have. We just saw the 4 staff of the Windrunner being put to good use to get a nice shackle there. 2700 gold up on the Naga Siren. I mean, well, let's put up this one. This is probably more accurate right now. Naga Siren. We see her a lot with the Radiances purely because she can farm so much faster with those Radiants on the illusions. But you just stand there with their illusions in the forest and get free gold for everybody. And they're thinking about going in on this, maybe. No, 28 seconds still for the song, so I don't think they are. They might lose their tier 1 though, which is, well, they have a fortification, but if they want to use it for this tower, oh, they do. Maybe it gives them some more tower to kill off their tier 2 tower in the mid lane. That could be the case. Defense is here, but it's not going to be doing anything good because tower still goes down and Queen of Pain picking up the tower. Meantime, tier 2 tower is probably going to drop here as well, as harassment is on. They're looking for a kill on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is level 6 still, hasn't been able to do his Echo Slam yet, even though he has tried. We saw him walking in there earlier in the mid lane. There goes the tower, picked up by the Windrunner. Windrunner who's already ahead on gold. I mean, she is farming fastest of everybody here. Once again, we see these before. We saw this before. Nature's Prophet being the one behind that because he's just got free gold. And there we go with well, net worth just truly skipped. Why do I see it differently now? This is awkward. Didn't I just see... Didn't the net worth just skipped? Oh, I don't know anymore. Anyway, Fisher going through. We have Omni Slash up on the roof, by the way. He's on cooldown right now, but he steals a tornado, lands it instead. And it is Invoker that goes down to the Rubik. And there goes Earthshaker again. Look at that! Oh, he takes so much damage, and he goes down again. Queen of Pain blinking away from the Omni Slash. And kills off, gets a double kill, kills off the Rubik, kills off the Nature's Prophet. Mana Leak will make sure that Leshrac holds in place and goes down. Windrunner with his invisibility rune will just not let himself get shown, because that would not be good. 2 for 3 right here in the forest. And he's still looking for a free kill, I guess, maybe. They're looking for a Roshan? Yes. He's just having fun. Pun intended, thank you. We have a pause. That's not because of me, is it? No. And now the gold graph is back to normal. I really don't get it. Why was Windrunner having so little gold at some point? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because she bought her ultimate orb and it was in the courier. And that doesn't count. So she was like 2100 gold below, and oh wow, I feel blown right now. I just didn't think of that. Hate it when I have a facepalm moment about myself. And I also hate it when I don't see part of the screen. Like, that sun is really deadly right now. I really have to turn around my desk at some point. Anyway, we have a pause, and I don't know why. And then we have goes again. So there we have it. And the goes go, and we're just gonna see if I mean, he does need to drop something from his inventory if he wants to really go for the Roshan kill. Oh, lands a shackle, power shot as well, might be able to kill off Keeper of Light. No, Wind throws himself away. Mana Leak though, forced up forward, getting stunned! But it doesn't matter, she was too far away, too fast. Keeper of Light still alive, and that will make sure that everybody of KP knows that they want to go for that. So they back off. No, not that. Roshan is not worth going for right now. Queen of Pain going for BKB. Oh, finds the Windrunner. Who, well, Queen of Pain picks up the haste, so we didn't get the haste rune anymore, which she was aiming for, I would guess. Leshrac in the meantime has died 7 times. I mean, I said it at the start. I mean, that's the main difference. It was the kills are more spread out over, or the deaths are more spread out. Oh, Leshrac. Bye, Leshrac. I think, yeah. Ooh. Oh, he's still alive! He's still alive! Mechanism helps out! Blinking, okay, now he might be dead. Now Invoker might be dead, so Telekinesis and gets killed off. Silence still alive, I can't believe it. I really thought he was dead right now, but the support coming in. Earthshaker landing a Fisher, making sure that nobody can follow him. Power shot will still hit. And I'm not sure, oh, really? Yeah. I was gonna say! He thought, you know what, I'm gonna hide in the bushes. But it didn't really work. It was fun though. That's 2 for 0, and that is all because they were greedy up on Leshrac, which I thought they were gonna get a free kill, and then they thought that too. But then all of a sudden, everybody of Empire there. So Relic being picked up by a Naga Siren. So And making sure that she starts up that Radiance. Get ready for the big bugs. Windrunner is right now 3 times. Is not being farming as fast as she was at the start, but still highest up on net worth. Actually, all 3 top farmers or top net worth are on the Radiant side. Massive difference there, as the gold graph is just still in a steady line up. Experience graph still in not as steady up, but still up. Because they are getting more kills in return now. They lose some heroes, but then they gain a bit more. So that's the main difference that we see right now. Rubik building towards a 4 staff, most likely. I have a bit of a stalemate here, or slightly, because well, we see KP looking for kills. They have to, like I said earlier, they have to look for kills because they don't have the fight that with the Naga Siren. They don't have the hard carry, even though you can count Juggernaut for that. But he does need that early hard start, and he does have a Battle Fury, so that will help out. And now a double down shoot. Okay, that will definitely help. But we see them looking for kills, but we see Empire only replying, not really actively looking. And that is because they think they're fine for late game. They need their Naga Siren to farm them now, and now he will go down, right? Right? Yes. Keeper of Light picking up the kill, and it is Scandal that picks up a Blink Dagger right now on his Rubik. So instead of going for a 4 staff, which he might still be going for, pointing that out, he went for a Blink Dagger instead. Able to be extra mobile, and we have seen Rubik with and 4 staffs and Blink Daggers, because that makes them so dangerous. And even though in this game he can't really, well, he can steal a blink of the Queen of Pain. Imagine him with a blink of Queen of Pain, and combined with and the 4 staff and a Blink Dagger of his own. Really, there is no killing him then. You can't catch him. Oh, Juggernaut. Oh, hello. Running in, and that's a fast reaction. That's the one you should have. Queen of Pain can blink out. We'll probably, well, it's not as worried though. There she goes. But that is the reaction that you have to do. Like, surprise, here comes Windrunner, here comes the Rubik, but you know, Blade Fury and TP out of there. Wise choice. And he goes back towards the top lane even. Not being divided from his path. I hear Keeper of the Light. What's he doing? Oh, he's putting on his spirit form. Clearing out the creep waves. I mean, that's one thing that's going to be very hard. Even if they do catch out these tier 2 towers, which they probably will at some point. How are you going to push in against the Keeper of the Light? With the Fisher, you can turtle so much. And even if you get the Keeper of the Light and you do get the Earthshaker, you still have an Invoker to deal with. He has a Tornado, he has EMP, he has Meteors. Invoker is one of the biggest turtle heroes in the game. And then Keeper of the Light is in that list as well as Earthshaker. So that is just very hard to push against. And that will be regardless of setup. Even though, having said that, Naga Siren's ultimate is something that you can use to push in on that. But they don't really have a black hole to follow that up with. And if they do run in there, they will still have to deal with those combinations, with the Fissures, with the Tornadoes. And that will be, I'm not sure if they can do that. Of course, they'll have a guaranteed Leshrac hit, maybe. Windrunner gonna check out if Roshan is being attempted here. Oh, hello, bye. Naga Siren caught out of position, but there comes the support. Blinded, slightly. Rolling around, confused. Where are they going? Should we go in? Windrunner wants to go in, that's for sure. Oh, Earthshaker doesn't have a TP. This time he hides in the bushes and he's actually safe. Okay. In the meantime, top tower is getting pressured here by the Juggernaut, but it's just a Juggernaut. He's got 1800 gold, 1900 gold now. Might be able to do something here, but here comes the TP, and it's still a Shrek, so he'll be able to clear out the creep wave pretty fast, and that's what he's there for. Even though, of course, he would go down fairly fast, but if you stay there too long, you might not be getting out again, because there will be too much supporting coming from the rest of the team of the Radiant side. And Empire, I mean, I find this game, even though I thought it would be less even, I find this game really even. And I said in the previous game, they did. KP had a very good game against Team Kharkiv. Actually had a 2 because it was 2 versus 1 in the end, in the best out of 3. Sorry for spoilers, but otherwise they wouldn't be here, obviously, if they didn't beat someone in the quarterfinals. And they're holding their ground. They're doing good, even though they are at a disadvantage right now in gold. But they're keeping even. And as I said in the previous game, if you're keeping even, then you're keeping ahead. As in, you're getting ahead at some point. Especially since there's still one tower behind it. We see the experience graph indeed dropping slightly. That is something that we can see that is more clear in regards to that. And the kills are still very even. We've seen them trading kills upon kills, and nobody really getting ahead after something else. Well, after a fight. Fisher, Naga Siren, Omni Slash as well, and that is an Echo Slam to kill off the creep wave so that the Omni Slash would hit on the Naga Siren. 21 to 22. Did someone else just die at the same time? Yeah. Invoker going down to the Windrunner somewhere around there on the bottom lane there, and looks like he was slightly outnumbered here because there's quite a lot of heroes. Like I said, I still have a bit of issues with seeing stuff on my screen, but it's moving past, so you know, as the time goes by I will see more clearly again. So that is something. Fateful once again. And I think we can prepare for a fairly long game, by the way, in case you weren't prepared already. Because, like, I just said all the counter-push abilities that KP has. Still, oh, the tower goes down very fast. Oh, telekinesis, blink, Echo Slam being, oh, sorry. What was that? Yeah, Echo Slam being used by the Rubik, though. They just profit getting the last hit. Their tower still goes down. Meantime, though, Juggernaut picks up a tower as well. And gets harassed here and Blade Furies and TP's out. Like I said, thing that you do. But it's a tower for a tower trade. And I was saying, I just said, like, it's gonna be hard to push into KFT's base, right? Because I just said all the reasons why it was gonna be hard. But if you imagine pushing into Empire's base, there is a Fate Bolt, there is Leshrek Lightning, there is Leshrek Stun, there is Nova's an Edict, there's a Power Shot, there is Treants, not to be forgotten. Mitch Prop's ultimate, also a very hard pushing counter push hero. And to top that, there is, if you do get close to the tower, there is a Song of the Siren to make sure you are feeling like you can't do anything, like literally. And maybe set up for a team fight that you weren't prepared for. So it is gonna be very hard for both of these teams to push into these spaces. Invisibility rune on the Rubik, used it instantly, and he did pick up his 4-step. Let's take a look at more of the items because we haven't really talked about that much, or at least I haven't. We saw the mechanism already, 4-step and a Gem of True setup on the Nature's Prophet, just to make sure that he can counter ward everything there, even though he's not doing all that good of a job because these wards just got placed. He hasn't been there yet though, so that's okay. They are pretty fresh wards. We have a Leshrek who picked up a Ghost Scepter just to be able to stay alive against that Omni Slash that he has been dying to a lot. Invoker still taking a lot of damage from this Nature's Prophet. Sonic Wave going through, stun landing on the Invoker. Nova Edict going through will be enough, and the Mana Leak will make sure that he gets stunned. Look at his damage, and he pops his Ghost Scepter, but against the Queen of Pain, that's not really something that you really want to do. Deafening Blast doesn't hit him, they're still chasing him down, we'll be able to get him, and there's a pause. Windrunner pausing the game, and there's nobody that went down on the side of the Dire for that fight, from what I can see. This sun is like making me sad. We see Juggernaut picking up a Mantis Tower, at least building towards it, as it's almost complete. And I have to say, I mean, I am enjoying this game. I hope you are too. And normally around 30 minutes in, you kind of have an idea of which team will have the upper hand. And you know, it looks like it's Empire, but at the same time, it feels like it's not. It is so hard to tell. It is so hard to tell. Radiance is completed though, as we already saw. She's building towards a heart, so she will be very hard to kill. But, pun intended. If you didn't get it, then I'm sorry. She will be very hard to kill, but we have seen her going down pretty fast with that Omni Slash. If the Omni Slash is only on her, she will go down, for sure. Because it's a lot of damage coming off from this Juggernaut. And I do think maybe after his Mantis style also maybe going for a Omni Slash. Oh, Omni Slash, what am I saying? Aghanim's. Just to be able to Omni Slash more. That is gonna be very painful. And even Nagasaki with the heart will be dying to that. For sure. So I was going through items, and since we're paused anyway, even though the unpause is going to be going on fairly soon, and we still see Rubik being chased down by this Juggernaut, let's see if he's going to be able to, no, blink away. That's fast. That's good. So we already saw the items of the Juggernaut also. I was on the Radiant side, and we saw the items on the Leshrek as well. Picked up a point booster, which might just be for, you know, extra mana and stuff. He is playing a bit of a support role, so I'm not sure if he wants to go for Bloodstone still. or for Aghanim, doesn't matter. So he's not that bad. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Omni Slash. Omni Slash. Yep. And there's the creep wave. That is the downside. Oh, hello. I was gonna say, blink in, there's the song, and TP out, and she picks up a ultimate orb. Oh, what's she gonna go for then? No, that's a wrong orb. What am I saying? Manta style, more illusions, and that is probably something because she fears that the Juggernaut Omni Slash. One thing that you can do with the Juggernaut Omni Slash, you can split it between stuff. And I say stuff because it not only creeps, it is also illusions, and there's of course mirror images already, but there's of course also then man-style illusions, and that will definitely help her survive a lot more than a heart right now. Windrunner, last one but not least, to check out the items on the Radiant side. She has got her sheep stick. We saw that earlier as well. She has got a 4-staff. She is pretty high up, or was pretty high up on the gold. Yeah, still is. Wow, I seemingly am blind, but she is still pretty high up on the gold net worth. As in the top 3rd place, and yeah, she's doing good indeed. Let's take a look at the dire side, as their net worth in total is a bit lower. I mean, we see that here. We haven't seen this screen for a very long time because we don't really need it with those other screens anymore. But we at least see the total gold, and well, it's not net worth, of course, so that is a difference, but it's still it's a difference. I mean, it's the Radiant side just has a lot more money, so we are gonna see a bit less items up on the dire side. We do see Earthshaker, who just managed to pick up a Blink Dagger, so we'll see him able to get off a Echo Slam again, as that is of course something that you can do right before the Omni Slash. So that's a good combination right there. And well, that's illusions. That is nothing. Oh, there she's gonna find illusions as well. Let's see, Queen of Pain has got her BKB complete, is building towards a sheep stick, I would believe, with that ultimate orb, but we'll see what she's going for later on. I mean, she can go crazy, maybe Scotty, one can hope. Anyway, we saw already Juggernaut having his man style complete now also, and his Battlefield we saw that, and he has 1700 gold to boot, so he's definitely not doing bad at all. Keeper of the Light, one of those supports that is actually pretty easy to farm with, of course, because of Illuminate, but hasn't got that much gold just yet. That is something that a lot of Keeper of the Lights have to watch out for, to not steal golds from their carry, because it's so easy to farm the lanes with that Keeper of the Light. But he's got a mechanism building towards a 4-staff, and is leaving quite far to farm here. Windrunner in the meantime, picking up the Queen of Pain on this bottom lane. And it looks like she was outnumbered, like 4-0, 4-1. Sorry, I should say. In the meantime, top lane though, Song and Snare up on the Earthshaker. Still has an Echo Slam if he wants to. Omni Slash in the meantime in the back going through. Juggernaut pick up the Naga Siren, and he might be able to go for more. There goes the Ruby being picked up by the Earthshaker. And that is just quick kills, and that is sorry for missing half of that, but that is because it's not on my screen, and that's kind of annoying. In the meantime, bottom lane though gets pressured, so that they make good use of that distraction. We see Invoker being turned into a pickup, my Shackle as well, but look at that damage! Luxraxon still hits though, kills off the Invoker. Windrunner gets the last hit on that one, and Juggernaut chasing down the Luxrax, but I don't think he is going to be able to get it, or really? Or will he? He might! Look at that, look at how fast his Fisher doesn't hit! Edict doing some damage, and that's gonna stop it. In the meantime, there is a Shackle that doesn't latch. There's an Omni Slash going through as well. Will be enough though, or sorry, that wasn't an Omni Slash, that was just right clicks. But Windrunner can just stand there with her Windrunner. We see Keeper of the Light getting picked off. There is Luxrax that picks up the kill. We still see Earthshaker going down here. Now we'll drop Windrunner still in the mix of all of this. I'm quite surprised she's staying alive so long. Sonic Wave going off, killing off the Windrunner finally, as Juggernaut was on the way out, but now it's gonna go back. There is the Ghost Scepter, but that will only stop it for so long. Stun doesn't hit. Will be enough. Phase boost there. Queen of Pain, Blink doesn't hit. Scream doesn't hit. Come on, Quiver, you can do it. You can do it. One hit nated. Phase boost. There we go. Mega kill. And that is the sun disappearing. Yay, thank you. It's 3 for 1, 3 for 2 on this bottom lane here. And no tower zone. It's just kills. And look at that. 27-26. The hell? Bye, Queen of Pain. She can just blink though. I mean, it's not that big. She stole the blink. He stole the blink. So that's what I said earlier. If you have a Rubik with those blinks and a 4-staff and another blink, that is going to be very dangerous to deal with. Fate Bolt going through and blink away again as well. So I'm not sure if they're gonna continue going for this Roshan. Do they want to risk that? They might. They might. Look down into the high ground. Song coming up here. And I'm finally seeing stuff again. Yay! There goes the illusions. There goes his proud for the illusions. Juggernaut though locked in place with the illusion there as well. Nothing happened so far. And that was a song that was not all that useful. They're still gonna go for Roshan. Eagle Song picked up. Look at that damage on this Juggernaut. Scandal being locked in place by the Fisher. EMP going through. And that is Juggernaut picking up the Aegis. Blink away again from the Rubik Shackle. Legend on the Invoker. They're gonna go for this Windrunner. Windrunner. Omni Slash goes down! That is one painful Juggernaut, I have to say. And they're gonna try to find more. They find the Rubik, who is, like I said, he is so mobile. But he's now out of mana, and he doesn't have a mana for a blink anymore either, so they're gonna continue going for him. He's gonna try to maybe blink away into the jungle, and he does. Oh, no, not yet. And he is gonna be fine. Should be fine. You can't catch a Rubik in that case. He's still there though. Tornado. Now he blinks away. Oh, he blinked in a tornado! And forced us into forward! What? What? No mana for anything else? Oh, hello. Do they see each other? I don't think they see each other. What are they gonna do? Oh, they don't see him! They don't see him! Holy cow! Oh, okay. Well, that is something new. And he is now out, so that is good stuff for him. So I have a Vice up on the Nature's Prophet, so he has that one complete, and we have Juggernaut picking up the Leshrac. I mean, so should I even still be surprised? And it wasn't even used of a Omni Slash. It was just Juggernaut and the help of the Keeper of the Light. It's just too much damage coming out from this guy, especially with his Man-Style illusions also being able to crit, which is quite painful. Butterfly completed up by the Juggernaut. Painful Juggernaut. Juggernaut able to carry this game for KP. And it looks like we might see, yeah, there's a drop for that, but the experience graph will show it better. Experience graph will show that this Juggernaut is getting out of control for Empire. And I have to say, if we see Empire lose here, that will be the first time in a week or something, or since they make the team that they lost, because I don't think we have seen them lose before. The Star Ladder, I mean they have had some good performance in Star Ladder, and they won all their games today as well in Lostworld tournament. But right now, I'm feeling like they are past their glory. Even though this Naga Siren could still turn stuff around, especially now that she's got a Manta Style, able to stay alive a bit more solid, I would expect. Oh, Juggernaut. Fisher helping out there. Shackle, nice one. Queen of Pain and Earthshaker together. Mana leak up on the Windrunner, who is gonna be stunned up because of that telekinesis on the Juggernaut. Here comes the Leshrac. Eating. Nova. Hits and all. Sonic Wave there as well. Echo Slam. They're chasing down them down. Leshrac though in the midst of all of this. Is he gonna be able to stay alive? There goes the Aegis of Juggernaut down, but it's still Leshrac. Oh, still got picked up. Queen of Pain picking up the last. And Leshrac buying back. They don't want to lose this fight. There goes the Earthshaker on the side. They're still looking for more. Tornado hits on the Nature's Prophet, but they're not gonna go in for it. Leshrac back in there. Stun does not hit. Blink in from the Rubik. Wants to go for something. Picks up an Enchant Totem, and there's a TP out. And he should be fine with that. Just like the TP out from more. In the meantime, though, bottom lane, Naga Siren doing what she does best, or doing, well, not what she does best because she just died. That's not what she does best. But she was able, with her all of her illusions, able to push down this tier 3 tower as well as the barracks, and that is worth the fight. That in theory was just lost by Empire, but if you take into account those barracks, that is definitely won. Definitely worth it. And they know that that is the game they have to play to be able to win this game. Start pushing, start split pushing. And Nature's Prophet is of course one of those heroes that you expect that from. Naga Siren with all of her illusions, so good to split push with all of illusions. Tornado, EMP, hits on 2, Deafening Blast as well. Here comes Queen of Pain and the Leshrac. He doesn't even have a chance to do anything Nature's Prophet being turned into a piglet. 4-star forward might help. Deafening Blast got stolen by Scandal, but doesn't do anything anymore. Godlike in a lot of trouble here. He will probably go down. Queen of Pain, is she able to scream still? Sunstrike will help out Arnis in time before he TP's out. In the meantime, we have Rubik going down here as well. Keeper of the Light picking up the last hit there. And that is 3-4-0 in favor of KP on this top lane. In the meantime, middle lane, though, they have to defend this. They have to go back. Bottom lane, Juggernaut destroys the tower. Omni Slash being used on illusions and creeps. That was an Omni Slash, wasn't it? It just, yeah, that was an Omni Slash. Sometimes I just miss that. Let's see what he's building for. He's got 2,500 gold, and maybe he wants to save for buyback as well. That wouldn't be a bad choice at all. But like his ultimate is very good. If you have those illusions, you can just kill them off with the extra Omni Slashes that you get if you get Negative Scepter. In the meantime, middle lane, Windrunner, I was gonna say, if she's just gonna run into here, yes she is, but she has an invisibility rune, so she can't do that. 2,300 gold up on her sleeve. Scythe of Vice completed up on the Invoker. Up on the Radiant side, something to deal with that Naga Siren, but then again, they have to find the real one first. That is, of course, their challenge. Still one tower still standing in the game, as in on the Radiant side. That is a tier 2. There's, of course, also a tier 2 still standing on the Dire side on the top lane. But this is going to be the target for KP in the next one. In the next game. Naga Siren. 2,600 gold. I mean... Oh, wait a second. Tornado, EMP, Windrunner is in trouble here. The cold snap there as well. That's going to be Winston. A 4-step forward is going to get stunned by the Mana League once again. Deafening Blast going through. Mechanism will keep her alive. Will she be able to back up from this song? Able to hold everybody in place. Will it be enough, though? That is the question. Sonic Wave going through. Spawn still alive. And Queen of Pain having to back out from this one. Earthshaker landing one. Getting some stuns up. Shackle does not hit. We see Koiva in a Shackle in a Sprout. In a sheep power shot will kill off some of the trees, helping out from the wrong side, but still the Shrek kills up Earthshaker, so that is at least one kill they get, but no other kills, and they really tried hard for that Windrunner too. Windrunner is pretty tanky, I have to say. In the meantime, they have to defend their top lane, bottom lane rather, because the creep wave is pushing in, and it is a creep wave with some extra creep, extra powerful creeps. Oh. You saw them running into each other. First reaction was, oh, someone else, I have to back off. Nature's Prophet TPing in. The Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble, eating Doppelganger as well. Here comes Invoker. Will be enough. It looks like it will be Shrek. Mechanism helps out. Still alive for now. Pops his Ghost Scepter stun there. Doesn't hit though. Blink away in time. Shrek still goes down to the Queen of Pain. And Queen of Pain still goes down for the Nature's Prophet. Mana Leak up on the Nature's Prophet. Will have to stand still, otherwise he will get stunned. Nature's Prophet's ultimate helping out. Invoker still alive. Here comes the Keeper of Light as well. And there's a song. They want to kill this guy. They have the ensnare. Oh, but the blink away, still getting turned into a pig. The telekinesis, and there's the ensnare. Fisher going through, but there's not enough. Windrunner picking up the Invoker. Empire looking strong once again. They are looking to kill off more. Maybe push into this middle lane. Maybe kill off the tier 3 tower if they're lucky. Because 2 of those counter pushes are now dead, but there is the Illuminate. That is one of the reasons why it's hard to push in versus this team. But look at these illusions, they just want to go for it, but there's another Illuminate, will clear out the creep rate, but we'll still have done half of the damage on this tower, so that will still be something. Queen of Pain buying back Mana Leak once again on the Windrunner, but this time she should be, she's fine. No, she's not fine, okay. Oh, that Windrunner TP'd out and then got 4-staff and then got stunned well, interrupting her TP, but still able to back out from it afterwards. A ward being placed up here by the Dire, thinking, you know what, Roshan is going to be up in 2 minutes. Let's start by counter-warding and warding that place again. 3,500 gold up on this Naga Siren. We have Windrunner having nothing more than we saw last time. I'm still expecting to see like surprising new items up on these heroes, but they're not really coming that fast because everybody dies so fast. So and I do mean everybody, because everybody died in the last couple of times. Even a Juggernaut who now picked up a Basher. Oh, Skull Basher even. Oh, that is gonna be and a double damage rune. Of course he does. Of course he does. He is so difficult stuff, and still no Aghanims though. Still no Aghanims. I mean, it is oh, stun. Blinking. Oh, he blocked his own teammate. Lucky, but still no Aghanims for more thingies. And it's gonna Blade Fury and TP out of there. Fisher got stolen. Earthshaker will drop. Well, they will get something. They will get something. Windrunner picks up the kill. But Juggernaut they didn't get. And which was of course the one that they went for. Because right now even though you kill an Earthshaker, which is of course nice, but it's more like nice if you want to go push into their base. You kind of want to kill the Juggernaut. Kills on itself don't mean that much at this stage anymore. It's just, again, like the last game, I think I said. It's this decisions that you make. Look at the experience graph. It is, I mean, it's going back probably towards the 0 line again, because right now we're reaching that state of the game where it's just everybody is fairly considered as equal, as in team-wise. With Windrunner gonna build up towards a Orchid, able to maybe hopefully kill off the Evoker, the Juggernaut a bit faster. Juggernaut who's level 25. Let's take a look at this. Juggernaut's the only one at level 25. 5 levels higher than the highest of the Radiant. This Juggernaut is really, really doing well. Only died twice so far. And just putting that screen up slightly, I mean Earthshaker died 13 times, Strike died 14 times. But then again, it is 32 to 34. One, it's still very even in that sense. Two, that is a lot of kills. Windrunner picking up the tier 2 tower, but then again, last tier 2 tower on the mid lane going down for them as well, even though not as fast as the tier 2 tower on the top lane. I'm gonna put up that one again, because that one is the more important one to watch. And there goes some of the creeps. They will go in for this edict. Won't stop the line from going off TP in from the Juggernaut, and the tier 3 tower is almost dead already, and there's no fortification. He gets turned into a piglet, deafening blast going through, a lot of horses running through again, nice shackle, power shot going through, mechanism will be used by the dire side, Earthshaker going down once again, only slash, but does it do enough to kill someone? I don't think so! Well, Earthshaker, oh, he already went down actually, horses going through once again, we have Leshrac being stunned up by the Monolith, and there's the song. Making sure that Leshrac can get out of this one. Are they gonna go in on this? They might. But I don't think so. Fisher being used by the Rubik. Nicely positioned. There goes Queen of Pain. Killing spree by Goblak on his Nature's Prophet. Juggernaut being turned into a sheep once again. Or Piglet rather. EMP going up once again. And it is Juggernaut that will have to use his buyback if he goes down here. And he does go down. And he does buy back. But tier 3 tower now down. They're gonna go for the barracks. Who cares about the rest? Who cares about their HP that they're so very low? Who cares about Juggernaut running in? They want to go for these barracks. Are they going to be able to do it? Juggernaut being turned into a Piglet once again. Blinding down once again. Horses through once again. Deafening blasted. But they do get the range barracks. Will they get more? Looks like they're backing off with that. Scandal being turned into a Piglet still. They might want to go out from that force staff. Look at that damage. But there's the ensnare. And they have to fight off the creeps now. Or I say the creeps, but this is a real Windrunner, and he wants to go for these barracks. But he still will go down to the Keeper of the Light as Juggernaut's trying to chase down someone, but won't be able to find anybody anymore. And this is a successful fight for Empire. I mean, if you look at the kills once again, you see 35 to 35, still even. But yeah, they got this, and that is worth it, and they will have to, as in KP, have to fight this off again soon, so they can't really chase it all that much, and they don't have any barracks for themselves yet to show, and of course it's only the ranged barracks, which is of course less severe than the losing the melee barracks, but you're still losing barracks. That is not really something that you want to see, and we have got Roshan being taken down, and they will be able to do it, but are they going to be able to take fights like they did, like... Well, I was going to say like they did just now, but they didn't really take the fight. They kind of lost that fight, and that's only because the song disrupted them so much, and of course because of the jump from the Juggernaut not really, or the Omni Slash not really doing as much as they probably would have hoped for. He needs that Aghanim to be able to do that much, and of course Naga Siren, who now also got a Butterfly, so who cares about a heart, just their casual vitality booster, but Butterfly will make sure that not everything hits, and she has an MKB to deal with that, and they don't have that. They don't have that. She is staying alive in these fights, and that is hurting them a lot. We do have still Juggernaut on top of the net worth, but it is Nature's Prophet as well as the Naga Siren, as well as the Windrunner actually are behind him, which the Windrunner of course a bit lower than that, but still it is, the top one is a dire, but then there's 3 Radiants one following him up, and that's not really what you want to do. This is the real one, and they know that, Juggernaut on the chase. Let's see if he's going to be able to catch him out. Oh, now we see each other. It's nighttime, so she didn't see him before. Is it gonna be an Omni Slash? Nope. Creeps. Creeps will make sure he backs off, otherwise he would have done it. Look at all those illusions. I mean, seriously. In the meantime, top lane by Keeper of the Light. Yeah. Yeah, 4 versus a Keeper of the Light. That is very mature. In the meantime, also 4 versus the Naga Siren, very mature as well. Even though Naga Siren will be a bit of a bigger prize, there's only slash, and that is the kill. And that is the one they needed. Keeper of the Light buys back to be able to push back this lane, because that is what they need. If this barracks goes down, it will be so much harder for them to defend their base. Versus. I do like Keeper of the Light Illuminate. Nibbler Shrek, I'm not sure if he wants to go for a Sheepstick or if he wants to go for Bloodstone. It could be either. It could be neither. It could be both. Oh. And an Empire scratching back up. That's how I can call it. Look at this. It plummets so fast. And then it goes up again towards 0 so fast. It is amazing. It is amazing indeed. And I am... Oh, Boots of Travel. I was wondering, where did he put his gold? But he picked up Boots of Travel now. Able to be everywhere on the map. Every minute. Shackle. I was gonna say, I heard a shackle, but it's just a creep. I am not impressed. And right now, again, stalemate. 36 to 36. Of course, the last raid that we saw was a Keeper of Light versus a Naga Siren, which was, of course, slightly in favor of KP. And I say slightly, but that is actually sarcastic. I was big in favor of KP, sorry. And it is, Shrek that did pick up his Bloodstone. Oh, actually, yeah, of course. I just, yeah, Voidstone is, of course, part of the Bloodstone. But, I always forget that, because I'm imagining them to look like a ring. But it doesn't, it's a stone. Duh. Voidstone. I believe it was a ring, you know what I want or something. Sorry. Runny nose. Side of Vice scandal. They're able to do more. I mean, they have a lot of Side of Vices. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Juggernaut. He is gonna be sheep so much, and he doesn't have a BKB also to deal with that, which is something that he definitely needs. But they're making good use of knowing that he doesn't have a BKB. 1800 gold upon his Juggernaut right now, and he needs to die once before he can buy something else again, or otherwise he has to sell something, and I wouldn't really know what to sell because he kind of needs everything that he has right now. BKB on the Queen of Pain though, so at least she won't be turned into a piglet all that much, but the only thing that it really does is focus more attention upon the Juggernaut, kinda. And Juggernaut is a bit more important right now than the Queen of Pain, based on, well, he's the #1, as people like to call that. And they're gonna go again, top lane. They want to get those melee barracks. Let's see if they can get it. If you look at the minimap, it's such a mess with all those illusions of the Naga Siren. Oh, and they find an illusion. Just an illusion though. Crits are 650 right now. And they back off again. And this is the real Windrunner though, they find it. Get a mana leak up on there. And where am I seeing? This is the real one as well. So? Oh, hello. Hello, these are two that die fairly easy as well, apart from the evoke. Oh, nice! Tornado, EMP, Blink, nice stun from Leshak though at the back, but they want to go on that Echo Slam, Fisher, Omni Slash, that is 2 down, Naga Siren buys back already, Windrunner already down, Goblin being turned into a piglet, but there is Chase, there is the, oh, locked inside together with the Juggernaut, that's not what you want, getting stunned there, and Goblin still goes down though, Juggernaut triple kill, and it is Rubik that will be backing out of there. In the meantime, we see Silent being picked up here as well. What a brilliant fight there for KP, and it just got handed to them. That Invoker setting that up. It was him that made this all happen. So kudos for him. Blink away, Tornado, EP, Deafening Blast. Hold them in place long enough for the rest of the team to be there. And no creeps around. They fought in the jungle. So the Omni Slash did maximum damage. And the Naga Siren just couldn't do anything in that time. The song was already used. And Naga Siren was dead so fast. And yes, she bought back. And yes, she's going to be able to defend. They're not going to get that much in return. But they did get such a hell of a fight there, making sure they got back into the game. And we've seen a kill score even very long time for now, and it's now in favor of KP. And we see the experience graph. I mean, this is the gold graph actually. It should be dropping back again slightly, even though we get to that point where everything should be evening out again. And there's Again, Nagasarm being turned into a piglet is gonna get stunned, and Mad Style there, Song there, and there's the illusions as well, and oh, Queen of Pain BKB! And we have a Leshrac disconnect, so we'll have a pause, there we go. And, yeah. That is why you get a BKB as well, to just make sure you stay alive during that sleep. And, Aegis is still up there. Aegis is still up there, I mean, that is, something, I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, because I feel like Juggernaut wants to buy a BKB. Maybe an MKB, but a BKB for sure. He is lacking inventory space. Or maybe an Abyssal. Oh, could be. There's so many options right now. And he has the gold for it too. He has maximum farm. Take a look at his gold per minute. It's 563, which is almost... Well, which is almost 100 gold higher than a Naga Siren, but Naga Siren, like I say again, Naga Siren and Nature Prophet are both very high. Queen of Pain only getting after that. Windrun is dropping behind slowly though. I'm gonna put up net worth again because a lot of people like to watch that rather than anything else. Even though I want to see the levels, it is still the two lowest levels that are up on the dire side. Level 17 Earthshaker, but then again he's died a lot. Leshrac actually doing better at level 20, and there's back the net worth again. And it looks like KP is wanting to go aggressive here. They have the Abyssal Blade indeed complete. He can jump in there, well, run in there I should say. Stun the Naga Siren and kill her before she can do anything. Shackle doesn't latch. Oh, nice Manta Style reaction though. I mean, the tier 3 tower will probably drop her from the illusions. Look at that damage! Fortification goes up, but he's not too worried. Horse is going through. Creep Wave is gone. Fisher will stop them. Fisher from the Rubik that is, and that is going to be a tier 3 tower. And let's see. Oh, Omni-Slash! Windrunner gets turned into a piglet. Will be enough. Forced up forward. It is Windrunner that goes down already. And they want to go for more Leshrac in all of this. Put his Ghost Scepter on there. Gets a nice Thunderpunk too. But is he going to be happy with being at that location? I don't think so. He is going to go down. I think. Yes, he is. Invoker picking up the last kill. So does it. There goes Aegis. So does the Juggernaut goes down, but like I said, Aegis will keep him up again, as he will just turn his eyes again to the melee barracks, and it will be the first barracks that KP is getting, and they will go for the second one as well. And will they go for more? They will just rotate to the top lane, it looks like. Yes, they will. They want to go for more, and in the meantime, the creeps are pushing into the bottom lane, so they have to be fast. Actually, no, they back off. They back off, knowing that they rather want to defend their towers. Where's the TP? Where's the TP first? TP first is going to be on the top lane. Keep pushing that lane back, and it's going to be the Juggernaut there, and it's going to be the Queen of Pain that will push back the top lane. But they got these barracks, they got that fight, and I thought they were out of it for a second with those barracks down, but I do like this. I'm not sure if they did it on purpose or not, if it just was the lane that they wanted to go for. They are at a disadvantage at the bottom lane as well as the top lane, obviously, because of the barracks that are down on their side. But rather than making it even, they go for an advantage for themselves, for the middle lane. So that is definitely something that we should keep in mind, that they have that advantage there. If Empire wants to push now on the top lane or on the bottom lane where they have the advantage, which you might expect because they want to go back for these barracks, which we have seen them do before, they now have to watch out for this middle lane and will push into their towers, will push into their tier 4s. Just like KP has to watch out for the bottom and the top lane, but at least they have to watch out for something now rather than to still not have to watch out for something again. I know, it makes sense, and there is well, there is an inventory slot again up on the Juggernaut, even though I have to say Roshan in a minute again, so we will see them go for that again. If he is gonna be the one to pick up the Aegis, or if he's gonna be the one to have the BKB. If he goes for BKB now, he won't be able to pick up sorry, you won't be able to pick up his buyback anymore. Hello, Smoke. Oh, blink in. Clap. Tornado EMP as well. Sonic Wave. Hello. Whoa, well, actually, I was gonna say, are they gonna be staying alive? No. Windrunner and Leshrac. Getting kicked. And it didn't even have a ward there. I mean, that was just, you know, running into that and then just killing them off. And it looks like KP is really starting to get ahead of this. We will see that back in the... I really don't... What's this experience graph? I was gonna say we seriously saw that going back into the experience graph. Not that much though, because as I said, we're reaching to that point. At least Juggernaut's not getting experience anymore. Queen of Pain isn't. Invoker is almost there, so we won't be seeing that much anymore. Experience graph will stay less and less right now. Gold graph will not stay as much. So we just, you know, we check out net worth and we check out the horses that are running through and killing creeps, and we check out the map and see who's doing what there, because we see Goblak being in some trouble here. Is gonna get aroused. Look at that damage. Look at those crits. Mechanism will help him stay alive though. Gonna try to TP out. Will there be another stun? No, he will be able to TP out. Oh, just too late. No, he's gone. In the meantime, so top lane, Might not be so lucky. Invoker, deafening blast going through. Yes, he's still alive. Never mind that. And horses will still be sent through. And there is Keeper Blind. He just pulled someone here, and it is a Juggernaut. Hello, he says. And there's a song. Oh, he wanted to do an Omni Slash, but he can't. He can't because there's the song and a blink in from the Invoker, but song once again and a blink in to follow up and a Fisher from that Rubik. Nice. Blow your brain still being alive. I'm just following this one as we hear Juggernaut being turned into a pin. Will be entitled. Naga Siren is still alive for now, but there he goes. There he goes, and we have Fast dominating as well on his Queen of Pain. In the meantime, top lane is pushing in as well, even though it's of course not that big of a creeps, but they are just gonna go in there and gonna go for those towers, for those tier 3s. And only Naga Siren is down, that's the only one. And of course the Nature's Prophet is one of those, oh nice shackle. If one of those semi-carriers there as well. Naga Siren buy back actually, they want to go for this. Earthshaker having to back off, their force stopping will help, but Juggernaut Omni Slash will make sure that Windrunner is dead once again. Rubik's still alive, and there goes the Earthshaker goes down actually, the Windrunner goes down. Rubik in a lot of trouble. Tornado will make sure Invoker will stay alive for a little while longer, but still goes down to the Nature's Prophet, and just Juggernaut. And there's the song again, of course there is. 3 for 1 right now. If it's Invoker buying back, Invoker went down, of course, 3 for 2, I should say. And Invoker does have Boots of Travel as well, so he will be back here fairly soon. As the tier 3 tower goes down, I do think that the barracks will go down as well, but in the meantime, bottom lane, barracks are down there as well, so they'll just make it even there if they take these, and they will take these. And they will take those very securely. And Naga Siren as well as Nature's Prophet can't really do anything here anymore. And they're just gonna continue, like, okay, you know what, let's rotate bottom lane and just kill that one off. And there's no, oh, there is fortification actually up again. And tier 3 towers, or tier 4 towers in the mid lane are gonna be, or mid lane in Dire's base are gonna be attacked in the meantime, but they don't really care all that much. They just continue to go for tier 4s actually. Fisher going through, locking in place. They just Prophet, the horses go through as well. 4 stuff will make sure Invoker is safe. They go for the tier 4. Look at that damage. I mean, seriously. Tier 4 towers are safe, and they go for the barracks instead. Who cares about that bottom lane? Barracks it is. They still have 30 seconds, 10 seconds rather, without 3 of the heroes. Sonic Wave going through, and they just Prophet going, and the song! Buying some time for the Radiant, but I don't think that will be enough. Empire though, they're not ready to let go just yet. And it's the Earthshaker that's gonna pay for that one. He goes down, but there's the barracks, and this will mean that there will be a game number 2 between Kai P and Empire, and I have to say, this was one hell of a game. Empire being defeated, champions that we saw winning all games today. The first game that we see them lose. We're gonna see game number 3 between these two teams, Empire versus KP. Stay tuned for more Dota 2 action casted by yours truly, Sheever, that is. You can subscribe to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. Please do that. I am a Ghost of Gamers caster. You can check out ghostofgamers.net for all your esports information. Not only Dota 2, but also a lot of other games if you want to check that out. So stay tuned for more. That's game number 3 for the Lostworld tournament, for which this game is for the semi-finals to determine which one of these two teams will be taking up Virtus Pro in the finals that will be played tomorrow at 1600 CEST time. And yeah, I'll be right back with more Dota 2 action. Don't go anywhere.